Hey guys, it's Ejector Rare Coasters, and today we're doing our first review, and what better coaster than X2 at Six Flags Magic Mountain. Those of you who have watched my top 10 at Magic Mountain know that this coaster has always been very close to my heart, and it still is to this day. And how this review is going to work, and how probably most of them will work, is I'll go through the stats, the layout, and ride experience, the pros and cons, and then I'll give it a final score. All stats are from RCDB. Footage credit to Coaster Element, Coaster Hipster, and Attraction Spot. So now for the stats. X2 is 181 feet tall with a 215-foot drop at an 88.5 degree angle. I know that angle is kind of annoying that it's not vertical, but at least it bothers me, but it's not a big deal. It still feels straight down. And this thing is big. However, it only has 3,600 feet of track. It's kind of annoying that it's that short, but at the same time, if it went on too long, it would almost be too crazy. So now for the layout. X2, so when you pull out of the station, it starts playing this dramatic music that gets you hyped up. And then as you go up the chain lift, it starts playing calm music. That's like calm, positive music. And then all of a sudden it switches off and does a fake breakdown. Starts playing that song Ender Sandman, something like that. You probably know what I'm talking about. And then has these people talking. It starts building up hype. It's getting really dramatic. They get you really excited for it. Then as you crest the then it has a pre-drop, then the main drop. As you crest the pre-drop, the voice will say "We are high up," in a yelling. Then people will say "going down." Okay, that was really cringy, but whatever. And then it'll be just a huge beat drop for the rest of the ride. As the drop, that is the best drop I've ever experienced, and I've ridden El Toro and King Ka and Twisted Colossus and Goliath. Actually, Goliath's drop is kind of eh, but whatever. I've ridden some good drops, and this thing destroys all of them. Yes, including El Toro. Dude, this drop is crazy. You're just looking straight down. It's a little janky and not janky, but jerky. And then bangs your legs a bit. But it's you're just focused on how crazy it is, and you're just whoa. So it doesn't really matter. Then you flip forward, and as you hit the bottom of the drop, you're pulling 4Gs. It doesn't feel that forceful because you're on your back, and you're just focused on the disorienting flips. But that is what's happening. Then you hit an inside Raven turn, which is basically a half loop that you take on the inside, like you would have a normal loop, but you're on the wing seats, of course, which by the way I feel is really cool. And then I don't know how to describe it. You go on your back, and then all of a sudden you're in a Tatsu flying position, and then you start going forward. After that, that's where the photo is. Wait, actually, I'm gonna just let this footage play for a bit. After this, yeah, that's an inside Raven turn. You're flying at Tatsu. Okay, now you're going as if you're on a wing coaster. There's the photo. I'm always smiling with wind in my face, not posing. I just always I look so happy, cause I am. And then at this point, we go over a little hill that would give you airtime, but you have you do a backflip, which is probably just as cool. Then you hit this turnaround where you start to lose a bit of speed, but it's still fun because you're taking in what just happened. You're whoa, what was that? And then you your legs bang a little bit on the inside, and then you start picking up speed again as the front of the train pulls you, unless you're sitting in the front, of course. You go into this thing called a fly-to-lie, which basically is it's what it sounds like. You're flying, almost imagine a wing coaster combined with an invert. You're in that position, and then you fly and go on your back how you were on the chain lift. And then that's a little janky. Why do I keep saying that? Jerky. But then after that, you're just flying through the rest of the layout from then, which is only one element, but still a great element. This is called the outside Raven turn. It's the inside Raven turn, but in reverse everything. Come from a different direction and on the outside. And if you're sitting anywhere near the back, this thing absolutely whips you. And you have to have your head against the back of the seat, otherwise you might like get whiplash. That's never happened to me, but I've heard stories. Then you fly into the brake run, and as you're coming down the bottom of that outside Raven turn, your legs are getting beat to a pulp, and that part's kind of like painful, but like it doesn't bother me that much. Then you hit the brake run and you lean forward like you do on Edgenica and Danaconda, and it's really cool. Then that's the end of your ride experience. It feels a little short, but again, it would be like almost too intense to go longer. And now for the pros and cons. So, like I've probably mentioned a few times now, this thing is crazy intense. Obviously, I'm starting with the pros. I mean, it's just like the roughness adds to it. If you're on an outside seat, I don't mind it that much, but like, I mind it less than most people. But like, it's still really, really intense. I mean, it's crazy. Um, Another pro is the drop and like the seating and the hype up. Like all those are just it just builds up for a really insane ride. Just everything about it is crazy. Now for the cons. So the cons are obviously the roughness and the inconsistency, but like honestly those don't bother me that much. Other than like downtime, that's a little annoying, but honestly everything else is just fine. Roughness isn't that bad. It's really just like I don't think it's that bad. I'm gonna be giving this coaster a 9 out of 10. I took off a point for the roughness. Okay, well the clip just ended. Sorry about that. Anyway, this was Ejector Coaster's first review of X2. Personally, my personal rating, I give it a 10, but I just took off a point for the roughness. Thank you all for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and thank you all for the footage in this video. Anyway, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.